It's me, your little boy, AK Samson. I have something special for us today. Don't kill yourself. Yes, believe me. You need to wait till the end of this video and see what your little boy actually have for you. Don't kill yourself, no matter the struggle, no matter nothing. Don't let depression kill you. Yes, believe me. That's why my daddy used to tell me a word always. My daddy used to tell me something, if you see people today now, they are walking, be careful of whom you toss, whom you push, whom you argue with, because many people are dying without you not knowing. You can just decide to have argument with someone, you just push him, people will say you have killed someone, not knowing that the same person have killed his or herself. Mostly women, yes, because today, if you look at the rate of population we have on earth, women are much more than men. Not because of the fact that men are dying, or because of the fact that they have too much thinking, or because of the fact that that is how it's not how it's supposed to be. Just because of the fact that we don't understand the secret of women. Yes, believe me. We don't some people will say the reason why men are dying so much is because they work too hard. No, that is not the main truth. The main truth is what I'm here to tell you. The main reason why men are dying is because we don't know how to vomit our pain. We don't know how to vomit ourselves. We stressed over things that are not necessary. We want to impress people. We want to make people know that I am the man. I am the man. I am the head of the family. Why will I explain to my wife what I'm going through? Why will I explain to my family what I'm passing through? Why will I be talking too much? Why will I tell people what is happening around me? I need to keep it within myself. I don't need to tell people that things are not working well. I'm a man. I need to handle it well. No! Refuse to die young. You are a man. You are dying and you are still telling yourself you are a man. This is what happened in Spain about one of immigrants. I was so frustrated. Since 2 weeks, I have not gone to any work. I just decided to rest. Since 2 weeks. Some of my friends will be looking at me. They said, it's like you have money. I don't have money. I prefer the life that I'm living. Yes, I'm not a lazy person. All glory be to God. I know that many of my followers, they do used to see me. I work more than 15 hours every blessed day if I go to work. Even today, I started working around 3 o'clock. So what am I trying to say is this. If you are a man, don't think you are a man. That means you ought to kill yourself. No. That is why you will see some women, they will just gather like what? Like, how will I say it? Like bears. They'll just gather. They'll be talking. You'll be thinking that they are talking rubbish. They are not talking rubbish. They are talking life. They are talking out their frustration. They are talking out their pain. That's why you will see woman, she will become angry today. I don't like it. The next minute, you will just see her, She'll just be smiling. You'll just be thinking, is it not the same woman that I just saw within 2 hours that was hungry? How come she is able to? Because women know how to handle everything. But women, because you are the head of the family, you don't have bill. You don't have money to pay your house rent. And because of that, you become sad. You become like a word of Babylon. If I tell my husband, if I tell my brother now, please now help me, they will start to laugh me. Okay, if I tell my cousin, my family we are passing through a lot. I don't know how to explain to my wife that I don't have money to pay my children's school fees, but I supposed to, take them back to where I can afford. But if I do so now, my neighbors, they will start to laugh me. Like one man that tell me, that day I was so angry. So, I'm a type of man that, all glory be to my father. I kneel down before God and I appreciate God for giving me the best father on planet Earth. So it comes to a point where I meet this man. So I was communicating with this man. So the next thing that I heard, this man just tell me a word that pissed me off. Just because of the fact that I don't want to respond to that stupid word, we were just making a call. This man just tell me that, do you know in my church, everybody is wearing suit, all those suit. Everybody wears suit, everybody wears suit when they are coming to church and all those stuff. And I don't have suit to wear. I look at him, I look up, I look down. I said, okay, because you don't have suit now, people are wearing suit, and you are not up to that state, and you don't have money to afford it, and now you are telling me that I should buy the suit for you. Indirectly, you are not indirectly telling me to buy the suit, but me that is telling you, me that you are not telling to buy the suit, I don't have even one single word suit. I don't even buy clothes. The clothes that I buy, I do used to collect it from people. People will just carry cloth, they will come, we will select, the ones that they wanted to, maybe they want to throw it out, we will just collect it, and you are not telling me to buy you suit because you want to do competition with someone. Maybe that is the main reason why you don't have sleepless night. That is the reason why you don't eat and relax yourself as a man, because you see your people. And the same man tell me what, he said, can't you don't know that everybody around us now, look at it, everybody around us, all of them are driving car. I supposed to have one. When I woke up, I said, when will people understand the word that this word called be yourself? Know whom you are, know where you contain, know the level of your what, of your capacity. Competition have killed a lot of men. They press, my neighbor buy this, I want to buy this, and that is the main reason why many people are not growing. That is the main, because the money you're supposed to use to invest, you just see your neighbor. Because let me be real with you, don't just think that you want to spend your money because someone is spending their own. Because some people will be spending, but they are not spending their capital. They are just spending their income. That is why no matter how they spend, it's only their income they are spending. They are not spending their capital. Their capital is just there. The more they spend, the more the profit comes. The more they collect, the more the capital is pumping out. And you yourself will just be like, this my friend is spending this. Let me go and collect my capital. You will become broke and beggar. Believe me, you will end up become broke. Don't stop doing competition. That's why a lot of women now, if you see some women, so two women will just sit down like this. They'll just be discussing like 30 minutes. You'll be thinking that they don't have something relevant in doing. No, it's because they are talking out their frustration. They are vomiting it out. Not that they don't have anything to do with their life. They have it. But the main truth is that they know how to express it. Some of them will go to the altars. Some of them will kneel down in the night. Like those days that my mom used to. My mom will kneel down and be praying. Whatever. The next morning, you will not know what happened. She will just be like, what do you want to eat? So sometimes, my brothers, my sisters, believe me, you may not know what you are causing to yourself. When I heard about this guy, as I was saying earlier, there was an immigrant who traveled to Spain. Everyone, I'm sure that many of us hear the news. You can still Google it about the immigrant who died in the farm. Just type it like that. Immigrant who died in the farm in Spain. It will just bring out it. Google will show you everything. So this guy was working. They said this guy worked something like, I don't know whether 8 hours, something like that. So this guy was sick. So I don't know what happened. He's not able to pay bill, because here in Italy, before you see someone who, here in Europe, before you see someone who will borrow you money, who will borrow you like 50 euros, 60 euros, it's very difficult. According to his friend, they said this guy is very, very sick. Then they advised him to sit at home, relax before he gets himself. And this guy was like, I don't have money, because we have a lot of people today. Even if they are not well, they are not feeling fine, even if they still have money, they want to go because they don't want to miss that day. They said they are just walking. Instantly, the guy fall and died. Why? Maybe people at home is calling him, hey, we need money, we need this. My brother, if people where is my phone? I have a lot of people that I have blocked. This is my WhatsApp phone. I have a lot of people that I have blocked, I don't respond to them. There are people that I don't respond, even if they call me 24 hours. I don't respond not because I ought not to respond, because I don't want anyone to give me pressure. I don't want anyone to make me to think over my head, over everything. Because the truth is this: if you die today, they will still continue their life. They will still start to live that life that they are living. So don't just kill yourself because you want to oppress people. You want to make people be no. If you have, you give. Mostly don't just be. All I will advise you is this: if you have a parents up there, give them. Yes, even if you have nothing again within, you give them. Why? Because the blessing of a mother and a father can open doors. But if people around you, your brothers, your sisters, they have two hands. The same hands you have, they have it. So if you can help them with the little one you have, help them. But before you start to help anyone, make sure you help your own parents. Yes, believe me. You may not like what I'm saying, but the day will come where you will no longer see them. Because the truth is this: there are some blessings that God will give you that your own pastors in heaven may not do what? May not be open because of prayer. No. That's why I always urge us, brothers, when you are weak, relax. When you are tired, rest. Because men are dying early. If you see a lot of men now, they'll say because they have a bad wife, they have a bad children. No, it's not the matter of bad wife. Women are ready to listen to you, but just because we want to make you feel like we are the man. If we start to complain to our wife, if we start to explain to our wife what we are going through, she will no longer respect us. Who cares? It's your wife. Sit your wife down and explain to her. Tell her, babe, see my challenges now. See what I'm going through. That is why the Bible says when two or three come, when they become two, they become one. Stop carrying load that you're supposed to carry in two. Many men today, there are some people today, if they are working, if you greet them, they don't know that they don't want to respond. Not that they ought not to, not that they don't want to respond. But the main truth is this: their mind, their soul is totally what? Gone. That is why, my brothers, I urge you all, don't die. Because today, if listen to me as a man, if you start to think too much, you'll die today. Another person will take your wife, whether you like it or not. Another person will remarry your wife. So sit down as a woman. You women, sometimes you need to. I know that it may not sound well, but the main truth is this: sit down, know when your husband is depressed. Give him the solution. Because some men are so shy to give out to give it out, to listen. So my brothers, my sisters, don't just kill yourself because of the fact that things are tough. If you have children and before, maybe you have money before, you come to understand that you don't have any money again, and you are not ending the way you carry your children, put them in government school. Put them in that school that is behind your backyard. It's not about where they go to school. It's about what they are. They're focused. Charity begins at home. So my brother, the truth is this: don't kill yourself. Don't just overthink. Yesterday is gone. It's not coming. Listen to me. I lost my uncle, who was known in the government. He was I don't know how to explain this. I lost him when I was kid. All we thought that hope is gone, but yet we are still living. Why am I saying this? It's not because I ought to tell you this, but I'm telling you this for you to know that if you die today, people will still be living. If you die today, people will still be living. Mostly, don't lie because you want to impress people. Okay, I have. Like one of my friend, who do you anytime you ask them, brother, can you give me this? Yes. Don't worry. I will give you this tomorrow. I will be there tomorrow. You will call him, he won't pick. My brother, let your wife know when you have. Let her know when you don't have. Nobody is going to kill you. If you don't have, tell them, bros, I ought to give, but I don't have. That's why I love my second senior brother. I love him to the fullness. If he have like, how was it? If my senior brother have like 2 euro in his pocket, he will tell you, this is the only money I have. But if he don't have, he will tell you, I don't have. And he will walk away, don't care. And that is what I love. When people just understand the fact that this is whom you are, and this is what you are, whom you are, that when you tell them A is A, they will believe you. But the moment you start to lie, you got to understand that, it will become depression. It will start to create depression. Because anytime you see that person, you start to funny. You got to say that urge. Let people know nobody is going to kill you. Even that your wife, you are panicking. If I don't provide this thing now, my wife will leave me. Let them leave. You know, I tell one of my friends, they said the worst mistake that every man ought not to make is to marry wrong woman. I tell them, the worst mistake that I will not make is to do what? Is to become depressed because I marry wrong woman. Me, if I marry wrong woman today and she start to disturb me, the next 24 hours, I will do what? I will remarry again. I don't care. That is just me, who I am. I want to live to the fullness. I want to live that life whereby I don't want anything to stress me. I don't want, because I've come to realize my grandmother was so worthy, but when she died, not even 1 naira my mom and his brothers put in the grave. I was there as a kid. You know, after they buried my grandmother, I was like, hey, let me go and meet my grandmother. We are going to cook, we are going to cook again. People were eating, dancing. I walk around. I was not able to see my grandmother. Then I walked to my mom. I said, Mom, where is my grandmother? I can't see my grandmother. But last week, she was here. We eat together. Why my grandmother is not here? The moment she said, no, your grandmother is inside that place, tears flow from my eyes because nobody can give me that joy anymore. Nobody. Then when I walked to that place, they asked me to take a sand and I put it. I said, Grandmother, when will you see again? Who will do what? Who will I be that person that I will do anything I feel like? Who will be that person that whenever I decide to run away from home, whenever I decide to escape, I will come to your house. Whenever I'm about to eat, I will come to your place. Because I was too small then. Anytime we close school like this, the next thing you see, our house is not far from our school, but my grandmother's house is far from us. I prefer to go to my grandmother's house to relax and do it and do whatsoever I feel like. Why am I saying this? Is because don't kill yourself because of what the things you are seeing. Because all these things will surely one day come to an end. Don't kill yourself because people are doing better than you. We have a lot of people today, who will tell you, the reason why I'm sad because my friend is doing better. Look at my classmate. He's becoming more successful than me. Look at my soulmate. Look at this. Look at my ex. Who cares?